Good evening, everyone in Velovita land. We're so excited and happy to have you guys on with us tonight. We've got a very special live overview with our Global Master Distributor, Mary Amoido. My name is Richard Amoido, so I am the other half. But we also have our very special guest, which is our president and co-founder, Jeff Mack. So you're in for a very special treat. I would highly recommend that you go out and make sure you tell your team and anyone else that was supposed to be on this with you, make sure they have both links just in case they had a problem with Velovita.live. They can use the actual Zoom link to the actual Zoom webinar room. And those of you that are on already, go ahead and tell us where you're watching from so we can recognize you as well. We open up the chat box. Go ahead and drop it in the chat box. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to be able to get a chance to say hello to you and see where you are. All right, Christine from Minnesota. And what we got? We've got Janice from Woodstock there. Oh, Stephen and Midland. You guys are way ahead of me. Hey, Angie, all the way up there in Ottawa. Keith Dowdy up in Portland, Maine area. Guys, make sure that your team knows we got BJ in Massachusetts. We're doing good here, guys. We're covering multiple time zones. Let's see if we can get Pacific Coast on, maybe Mountain Standard Time too. Lindsay, good to have you from Three Rivers, Michigan. Very good. Livette, all right, from Long Island. Very nice. Guys, we've got a great presentation that we're doing tonight. We've got our Global Master Distributor, Mary Amoido. We've also got our co-founder and president, Jeff Mack, our special guest for this evening. So you're in a big, big treat. So make sure your team, as well as your guests, are showing up for this. Make sure they have both links, just in case if they had any hiccups using the vanity link, which is velovita.live, or make sure they have exact Zoom link as well. Katrina, Katrina, all the way from Australia. We definitely crossed a few time zones there. We went down to the edge of the world down south. That's awesome. Glad to have you on. Well, guys, we're just a couple minutes away, so continue, please. Let us know where you're watching from. We're super excited to have you on tonight. Again, Global Master Distributor Mary Amoido will be on tonight, doing an incredible job on the overview so you understand fully what Velovita is all about and where we're going. And Jeff Mack, our co-founder and president, will certainly talk to a little bit more about where we're going and how we're getting there. So you want to make sure you're definitely on for that. Let's see, we got Denise from Illinois. All right, fantastic. Connie Bamford from Maryland. Glad to have you guys on. Guys, if you're watching, please go ahead and continue to drop those comments in where you're watching from. We want to see how many time zones, how many states, and how many countries can we actually cover. Right now, we got USA, we got Canada, and we've got Australia watching. We haven't opened up Australia yet, but I promise you we want to get there as soon as possible. We've got a lot of other expansion plans set aside for 2021, but we're going to finish 2020 super, super strong, guys. So continue hopping on, get your people on. We got about 1 minute left before we get started, so make sure that all your team members and your guests are fully aware that this is happening right now. Let's see, who else we got? Oh, sorry, we got, did I get that right? We got Sherry from Illinois. We got Carissa from Orlando, Florida. Okay, you're just out there close to the headquartered office to get a little further north, but we can get a little south. We can get down to Fort Lauderdale and Miami. And we got Linda from Durham, North Carolina. Fantastic. Glad to have everyone on tonight. Super excited about what we have in store for you. Global Master Distributor Mary Amoido will be presenting tonight, as well as our special guest and co-founder, Mr. Jeff Mack. So very much stay on to the very end so you understand everything that's going on right now in Velovita. We're looking forward to having everyone here tonight. So let's see, we got from Decatur, Illinois. There we go. Is it Patrick? I'm sorry, I can't read it. The font's a little too small for me. There you go. You're welcome, Katrina. Glad to have you on. All right, guys, we got about 30 seconds probably before we're getting started here. Just one more quick check-in. Make sure you've got everyone that was supposed to be on here with you. Make sure they have the link. We are certainly going to light it up tonight. Looking forward to seeing what all the little nuances that we've got, promos that we have going on for November. We have certainly put a lot on the table for you to go maximize this holiday season. And I'm sure some people could use a little extra holiday love, so let's go ahead and do that together here. We've got Rochelle from South Florida. Glad to have you on. Okay, guys, we are at that time. We are ready to get started. So I'm going to make sure that we get to bring our very first speaker of the evening, which happens to be a lady that's very near and dear to me. We've worked side by side, very close together for many years. She is actually the mother of my children, but she is one of the most dynamic people I have ever seen in this profession. She's had the privilege of receiving some of the highest leadership awards. She's been able to speak literally in front of thousands of people, interviewed by John C. Maxwell. She has literally poured her heart and soul into this profession. So she is really someone that you want to pay attention to and understand what's possible for yourself from this profession. So if you would please help me welcome my wife, Mary Moytho.
Thank you so much, honey. Welcome, welcome, everybody. What an exciting night. We're excited because it is our middle child's 16th birthday, and she definitely has enjoyed the fruits of this incredible profession. I'm going to go through a couple of ins and outs about this incredible business, and then we've got some people who are going to share some really great things about what's been happening for them with the product as well as with the business. Now, our company name, some people are wondering, what in the world? Velovita. It comes from two words that means speed of life. For some of you, you are ready to rock and roll and speed up life. And for some of you, you really need something that's going to help you slow down life. You are running ragged and you really want to enjoy life a little bit more. Wherever you are going to find it here with Velovita for sure. Now, a lot of people right now are struggling with so many things. There's so many health challenges people are dealing with. Maybe you just don't have the energy or the wherewithal that you normally have. Or maybe you're in a place where you don't feel very valued for the contribution you have, or maybe you're not quite getting paid the kind of money that you want to get paid. We've got a solution for you. We are going to help you with your performance through biohacking. We're going to show you some really great products that are really going to have you operate at peak performance, not just a little bit better, but way better. And we've got an incredible community and that really is about mentorship and collaboration, where all ships rise with the tide, where there's more than enough for everybody. But most importantly, we're going to teach you how to have financial immunity. I know that we are in some really unpredictable, unprecedented times, and things are just really uncertain. But no matter what's happening in the economy, you don't have to worry about it if you're actually creating your own economy. And one of the biggest reasons why Richard and I came on board with Velovita, why we came and when we walked away from a multiple six-figure passive residual income, is because of our founders. Costa Guerra, our CEO and founder, the gentleman on the left, and Jeff Mack, our co-founder and president, the gentleman on the right, who you're going to actually meet in a little bit. Combined, they have over 60 years of experience in this profession. They have, for the vast majority of those years, they have been full-time field reps who actually know how to accelerate growth in our profession. They've been where we are. They've built massive organizations all over the world, been top income earners, made millions of dollars, and they've also both owned network marketing companies, so they understand how to run a company. And then in the last few years, they've both been on the consultant and vendor side, helping companies all over the world expand their reach into global markets. So they've really seen everything. And when they formed our company, when we started our soft launch on May 5th, they knew they wanted to be different. And boy, are we different. Very few companies ever start like Velovita starts. We started 100% debt-free. Our investors have invested over $4 million into our technology and our manufacturing platforms. Why is that important? It means we can grow, we can scale. You don't have to worry about, are they going to run out of money and shut their doors? We're not running out of money. And the other thing is, we do everything in-house. Our entire operations is done by us. We don't hire any third-party vendors. Why that's important to me, why it should be important to you, is because as we grow and expand our operations, we don't have to stop and be at somebody else's beck and call. When we make adjustments into our IT infrastructure, we don't have to call some IT company that's on the other side of the world hoping that they can squeeze it into their busy schedule. No, we reach out to our IT department, we put it in the schedule, and then they make it happen within days, sometimes within hours, which is pretty darn incredible. Now, we knew right away, Jeff and Costa, they've been around a long time. They knew that we were going to have some outstanding products. not just products that were good. We had to have products that were going to revolutionize people's lives. This product we have, Brain Reimagine, is a state-of-the-art nootropic, and this delivery system, you can't find this anywhere. It's a little snap pack. It's smaller than the palm of your hand, my hand, and you just snap it in half, and a little slit opens up, and you squeeze the contents right in your mouth, and you feel it just like that. Most people feel it right away, and people are reporting that they have really exceptional, extraordinary results on this product. And I'm going to have a few of my friends share a little bit about what's happened for them with the product. And the very first woman that I want to bring on is brand new to the business, Taylor. She has had the most extraordinary results, and I want her to share how it's been for her. So Taylor, are you there? Can you unmute your line, please?
I'm here.
There you are. Great.
All right. So to get started, my name is Taylor. And for those of you who don't know me, I have an almost 5-month-old daughter, and I have an almost 7-year-old daughter. So I am also homeschooling right now. As you know, it is chaos. And between having the homeschool age daughter and a newborn, I get 0 sleep, which results in 0 energy. And I have noticed, just from the simplicity of this product, it has helped so much. I don't get agitated anymore. Story today, my daughter spilled hot chocolate on my iPad, and I thought I was going to yell, but I was actually super calm during the whole thing. Nothing happened. It still works. But for something that I would regularly like yell about, I didn't anymore. I was so calm through that. Another thing is my anxiety has been at an all-time low, something I've always struggled with. And I also get a good, clean energy from this. I'm super productive. And what I mean by good, clean energy is it almost feels as if you're getting a super, super good night's sleep and you're just waking up so refreshed. So I love that. I struggle a lot with energy, so it helps me so much. And I'm doing things that I could never get myself to do before. So it has been a complete game changer, and I'm super happy about this. Of course, everybody's going to have different results, but it has, like I said, been a game changer for me. So I'm super excited for what the future holds with it.
That is amazing, Taylor. Thank you so much for sharing that. I mean,
yeah.
Talk about game changing for her kids. Not having a mom that's that chill and that relaxed. I know that that makes a difference in the vibration of her home. So amazing, amazing results. So we've also got somebody else that's on the line. He has completely revolutionized his golf game. I'm going to let him share about it. He hails from California. Brian, are you there? Go ahead and unmute your line, sir.
There we go. Yes, I'm here. How's it
Here
going,
you
Mary?
are. Welcome, welcome.
I appreciate the intro. I have. This product has just blown me away with my golf game. Yes, of course. The energy that it gives me throughout the whole day. And just a quick little backstory. So I was an ex-professional golfer. I gave it up because physical ailments, all sorts of stuff or whatever. And I kind of got re-pumped when I got this product, and I actually thought about going pro again this year. But the product it has blown me away. I haven't been on coffee, 5-hour energy drinks, or anything like that since the end of May, since I started taking this product. So, I mean, a huge shout out to Keith Dowdy. I went to college with him. He gave me the tidbits on the product, and it's done more than I thought it would do. I've never taken a product that actually says 10 things that it's going to do, and it does 11 or 12 of them. It's mind-blowing. It really is. I can't keep sharing it, and I've got my office for my regular day job all trying it now, and they're blown away. It's amazing. I don't even know. It's kind of, I tell Keith all the time, it's like it's kind of difficult to put it into words on what it actually does for you.
Okay, now, didn't you have like your best year ever? Share a little bit. I mean, I'm not a golfer, but I saw some of your scorecards and I knew that's not normal.
This is it by far my best year ever playing golf. I entered 14 tournaments. I won 13 of them. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. And I definitely attribute that success, a ton of it, to the Brain product. A ton of it. What it's really done for me on the golf course specifically has kept me not only focused, but more like even keel. Like, I don't get emotional if I miss a putt. I don't get emotional if I hit a bad tee shot or something like that. I have blinders on, and I don't get tired with the last like 3 or 4 holes. I'm not tired. And sometimes it's exhausting. You're walking up and down hills, and your brain is exhausted from trying to grind out through tournaments that are multiple days. And it's been amazing. And my golf community here in my local area in Southern California, I can't stop shutting up about it, to be honest with you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing,
Absolutely.
Brian. Good luck to you for the rest of the year. I know you're going to crush it. Very exciting. All right, you guys heard it. I mean, talk about, Brian said it, Taylor said it. It just has your emotions be in check. It gets you focused. Talk about results. If you could take Brian's results or Taylor's results and put it into your life, how would that affect you if you were actually moving and grooving and having calmness, having energy like you had before, producing results that you hadn't produced in decades? That's pretty darn phenomenal. And we know that when you try our product, you are absolutely going to love it, just like they did. And just like they did, when you love a product, you're going to share it. And if you're going to share it, you might as well be rewarded for it. And you literally have an opportunity to earn unlimited income here at Velovita. And there's 3 different wealth building principles that you're going to get to participate in. The first one is linear income. That's the income you get paid every time you work. Everyone's familiar with that. It's what you do in your job. You work, you get paid. Every time you help a new customer get signed up or a new member get signed up, you're going to get paid. You also get paid leveraged income. That's income that you get on other people's efforts. So as you build a team and they go and gather customers and they gather new members on their team, you also get paid on their efforts. But the real kicker in our business is the residual income. It's the income that you get paid over and over and over again on work you do one time. My husband and I have lived off of residual income for 12 years. And when you have the option, when your alarm goes off, you can either roll out of bed or roll over in bed. That is a game changer. You now have options that you didn't have last month or last year. Imagine if tomorrow morning and next week and next month and next year, you woke up every morning knowing that your bills were paid. What would you be doing different? And that's the beauty of our business. Now, I'm not going to go into all the different ways we get paid, but I'm going to talk about one of the main ways we get paid, which is our team commission due to our dual team system. You're only building 2 teams. You're building a left team and a right team. And you're going to help your teammates build their 2 teams also. And all the volume from all the people that you bring in, you're going to get paid on that. You're going to get credited for that for all the way through unlimited levels. And maybe you're only interested in earning a decent part-time income. You can do that. All you have to do, every time you have 200 volume on one leg and 400 volume on the other leg, you generate a cycle, and that pays you out $30. And maybe you're just looking to make a little bit of extra income. Maybe you're just looking to make maybe a couple $100s a week. 5 cycles, which is very doable part-time, that makes you $150 a week at $600 a month. And that might be working very, very part-time. Maybe you're someone who's got bigger aspirations. Maybe you're looking to replace your income or retire early. You just have to generate more cycles, but you've got an entire team that's going to help you do that. And that's the beauty of how we work. Now, I've got somebody who came in and really took this business by storm. She saw the opportunity, she saw the timing, and she said, I am going to take full advantage of it. She is an amazing leader, and I have come to absolutely love working with her. My good friend, Angie Raymond. Angie, you got the floor, man.
Thank you so much, Mary. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. I am so excited to share a brief little story with you guys about my journey and what I'm loving about this incredible company. So like many other people, I did what I was told. I was a good girl. I went to school. I got a great education. I landed an amazing job in high tech. And I had that career for 25 years. But in 2006, when I had my first baby boy, I realized that the uncertainty and the volatility was just too much for me to handle. And so I started exploring the world of network marketing. And I have to say that the first 3 years of my experience wasn't very good, and I became jaded. And I ended up finding a financial services company that I poured my heart and soul into for over a decade. And I personally had tremendous success, but I wasn't seeing my team have great success. And so when I saw this opportunity, Mary, I had to come on board full time, and I was forced to walk away from what I had built for 10 years. And I am so happy to be here. The team is absolutely exploding, and I really attribute that, as you heard from Taylor and Brian tonight. This product is organically making this company explode, and I couldn't be more excited. For the first time in my direct sales experience, I have teammates who are winning and ranking over and over, and I am just so thrilled to be here. The future is bright, and I cannot wait to see lives change here.
That is so awesome, Angie. You certainly are helping people change lives, and it's such a pleasure to have you on the team. You know, there's a lot of other ways that we get paid in Velovita too. I'm not going to go into all of them in detail, but just know that you're going to get paid bonuses every time you sign a member or a customer. As you move up into leadership, you're going to get paid a weekly lifestyle bonus. You also get matching bonuses on the team commissions that your leaders get as well. And then in our top ranks, you can get a piece of the entire volume that gets generated in the entire worldwide in our company. And then we've got a great 5-year retirement plan. As long as you're active and qualified for 5 years, regardless of rank, regardless of how much money you make, if you want to, you can retire, and we want you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And the reason why Jeff and Costa put that in is we want Velovita to be your home. And that's the beauty of this business, is we love that. Now, the company souped up all of our bonuses and promotions just earlier this month. We added an e-commerce promoters bonus. Maybe you or someone you know loves sharing great products. Well, I'm telling you, if they love sharing great products, they're going to love sharing this product. Just by sharing with customers, they can make hundreds to thousands of dollars every single month by helping customers get on their refill program, which is our auto refill program. And you can make as much money. There's no cap. And we can go into all the details later, but I'm telling you, this is a great program that people can really make money just by referring our products. And it's super simple for you to get started. All you have to do is choose an entry-level package. You get your vCloud, which is all the things you need to build your business. It's $49.95 a year to do that. And then pick an entry-level package. You can start off as an apprentice by purchasing 3 boxes of product. Each box is $65. Each box has 25 servings. That's 1 month supply, because we recommend 6 days on, 1 day off to let your body reset. You can come in as a promoter, which is 5 boxes. You get 1 box for free, or you can come in as an influencer by purchasing 10 boxes. You get 2 boxes for free, and you get your vCloud for your first year for free. Or you can come in as an ambassador, which is purchasing 20 boxes. You get 5 boxes for free, and you get your first year of your vCloud for free, which is almost a $400 savings. Now, the bigger the package, the better position you'll be to really take advantage of all the bonuses. And right now, we've got an incredible double up, double down bonus, where no matter where you are, you have an opportunity to double your member referral bonus. I'm not going to get into details, but you can reach back out to the person who invited you to this overview, and they can share with you how that works. But just know, between now and the end of the year, you have a chance to double your bonuses, which is always better than single. And then we also have an incredible 2x2 promo, where when you bring on 2 new people and you help them bring on 2 new people, you can get additional cash bonuses up to $1,000 every time you do one of those 2x2 super cycles. And you can do multiple super cycles at one time and get multiple bonuses over and over again. There's no limit to the number of bonuses you can do. And absolutely, if you're wondering, can I do this? I'm going to tell you right now, absolutely, you can do this. All you have to do is say yes to an amplified and reimagined life and build your business. We are all here to give you all the tools you need. But one of the best things about our business really is our incredible founders. Our founders know the heartbeat of this profession. They know the ins, they know the outs, they've been on every facet. And it is so refreshing to have a president and co-founder who has been in the trenches, who can actually give us real life on the court advice on how to build this business. So it gives me great pleasure to bring up our co-founder and president, 30 plus years of experience in this profession, Mr. Jeff Mack. Jeff, are you there? You have the floor, sir.
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Mary?
We can hear you loud
Awesome.
and clear.
Okay, fantastic. So good evening, everyone. And I appreciate you guys spending a few minutes with us here. And thank you, Brian and Angie and Taylor, for sharing your stories. Love to hear those things. And I think we got a whole new crowd excited about the golf game now. So that's really exciting. So guys, I'm not sure where this is finding you in your life. Okay, maybe you're looking for a side gig income. Okay, and we certainly can have that there. Maybe you need to recreate an income now. Okay, because of what's going on in our society and in our economy, and that's cool. We've got bonuses in place now. We got bonuses whether you are just into product sales, whether you're into team building, or whether you're just a massive recruiter, and those can really help really cushion some financial challenges for you right now. So that's really, really cool. But for the next few minutes, I want to talk to those people that are looking, that have an entrepreneurial yen, that are looking to work for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and set yourself up for a recurring income stream for the rest of your life. Now, what you're seeing here is the typical kind of timing curve and the 4 phases of business of any company. This is like Econ 101, but specifically I'm talking about social selling or network marketing companies. And this is a curve that I've lived with, and I've been in all facets of this curve my entire career. So right down here, very bottom left-hand corner of the graph, that's when the company's just getting started. In the first phase of growth is called formulation, where a company's just kind of getting, their stuff together. They're identifying their first few leaders, and their operations are becoming perfected. And all of a sudden, the growth starts to happen. Maybe another leadership group comes on board. Maybe they introduce some more products. They enter into the next phase, which is concentration. And for those of you that are traders, like financial traders, you understand what concentration and consolidation is. And at some point in time, there's going to be a breakout. But concentration is when, companies are just poised. Okay. They're building up to, a real rapid growth. The leadership is getting flushed out. The real leaders are identifying themselves. The companies, again, expanding their footprint a little bit. And at some point in time where that little circle is, that's, typically around 50 million a year in sales. And the number is not so really important. What's important is that signifies that enough people have seen, heard of, or used your product to where your product or company stops being obscure and it starts to become popularized instead. And people start to hear about it from 2, 3, or 4 other people. And that's when they decide to jump on board. If you guys are old enough to remember, the big, like little fish symbols on the back of people's cars, that was when Herbalife went through their big momentum. New Skin is a company that I, started with in my career. They started in 1984. In 1989, they did 50 million in sales. And the very next year, 1990, okay, they went into momentum at 50 million. And the very next year, they did $220 million. So this next really steep rate of growth, that's the momentum phase. And it could last for any number of years with a company. And then, after, you go through momentum and grow really, really rapidly, it's hard to grow at that same, pace. The good companies, they'll enter in stability where their growth will slow down, but it won't turn backwards. Some companies grow really fast and then they have a really steep decline because they don't have the foundation there. Some companies, never expand internationally. So that stability, they never keep growing through stability. They actually enter a state of decline. Okay. So where we are, first off, formulation, comes, goes anywhere from, right around the averages a year, 6 months to 18 months, concentration, another 6 months to 18 months. On average, critical mass hits, companies go into momentum somewhere between year 2 and year 5. Okay, depending on when they hit that sales and they got enough concentration, enough distributors, enough product out in the market where people start to hear about it. So bottom line is this, we, Velovita, are 6 months old. And we're down here where you see our little life symbol. So we just started. We're 6 months old. We're in the final stages, maybe of formulation, getting ready to move into concentration. You could start to feel the pace quicken. So guys, this is the curve. Okay, if you have aspirations to do something incredible financially, and that could mean, it can mean millions of dollars in earnings for you, or it can mean just to walk away $10,000 or $20,000 a month where you can live the way you want to live, where you want to live, for how long you want to live, with who you want to be around, that kind of time freedom, or anywhere in between, whatever that success means to you, you have to find a company that's at the right time. Because if you're trying to join a company in stability, or worse, a company that's in decline, then it's just going to be very difficult. You're going to have to scratch and claw market share away from everybody else. But if you get with a company that's on rapid ascension, and better yet, if you start to build your team down around formulation or concentration, and you've got a team when the company hits critical mass and it goes into momentum, that's when people change financial stations. That's when people make an absolute fortune. And that's where people are when in the future they have books written about them. So guys, if you see that in your future, if you ever wondered, man, I wish I was at the right place at the right time, well, don't look further. This is it. So I can tell you this, I've lived through this curve. I've been with companies in formulation and concentration. That's where I made the bulk of the income in my career, and helped those companies go into momentum. I've also early in my career joined a company, after it was in momentum, before it hit, right at stability. And that was really difficult. I can tell you, now is the time if you want to do something special. Okay. And so you can tell by the people that shared tonight, our product is amazing. Our product is helping people become better. Who doesn't want that? Our product, the market for our product is vast and growing. And guess what else? Those different waves, those different phases of business are brought on by a number of different things: international expansion, product introductions, leadership joining. Well, guess what? We've got leadership joining. We got some of the top leaders in the industry looking at us now. Whether regardless of that, we've got an amazing product now. We've got a new product coming up early in the year. We've got new markets coming up early in the year. Guys, everything is in place except your decision to join and your decision to stick with it. Because the bottom line is, it won't be easy. No business is ever easy. But I can tell you that people that come and go, or come and decide not to finish on their commitment, are going to absolute puke on their shoes in 2 years when they realize that they let this special timing get past. Every hour you spend on our business now is worth 100 hours a year from now. Every hour you spend on our business now is worth 1,000 hours 5 years from now. Now is the time to leverage yourself in a good way to financial freedom. So with that, Mary, I'm going to turn it back to you. I invite all of you guys to join us. It'd be our pleasure to work with you. And I hope that you choose to be part of this Velovita revolution, because we're going to do some amazing things for some amazing people, create an amazing community, and all have an absolute blast doing it. Back to you, Mary.
That's awesome. Listen, if you are not fired up after that, you better check your pulse. But for those of you who are joining us, let me be the very first to welcome you to the Velovita family. Let's go crush it together. Have a great night.